Hello and welcome, my beautiful Taurus. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast, and I'm going to bring you this card because this is your download message. You saw me shuffling and it flew out of here. Anyway, this is general. As I said, take what resonates and throw the rest out into the universe. Okay, let's see what we have here. You've got slow and steady wins the race. Okay, let's see what you have here to add into addition to this reading. Let's see what you've got here for your tarot messages. Your first card you've got is the moon. Okay, it's indicative of Pisces energy. The next card you have is the Page of Swords. You've got the Fool card. You've got the Eight of Swords. And your final outcome card is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so Taurus, slow and steady wins a race. It's about being patient, staying consistent, staying focused, staying in alignment. Okay, don't lose faith or be discouraged if something you've been working on hasn't occurred yet. Okay, it hasn't happened yet. This is about you being focused and consistent and being committed to whatever it is you want to see come to fruition, and then you'll see it come in. Okay, so everything worth waiting for is worth working for. You've got in your life and your possible career card, manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make them happen. So sometimes we have to see things visually, okay? It's okay to think about them, to meditate on them in our mind, but sometimes we need to put them down on paper. And that's journaling and scripting and things like that you've heard lots of successful people say they do. So you have the power to make things happen here, but maybe sometimes you have to write them down and read them every day. I do it. I have my little book that I read every day on how I want my day to go, how I see it, and I manifest it, that it is there already. So it might help you to stay inspired by writing things down and going over them, every morning before you start your day. It'll get you on that right footing. Coming in underneath that is the moon card. The moon card is getting up in your head, being disillusioned, maybe not, worrying about things that before they've occurred. But this is a card that says, trust your gut instincts, okay? Do the research. If something doesn't seem right, go after it and research it. This is about you surfacing and not getting up in your head, wanting to take that breath of fresh air again. You've been feeling as though you haven't been able to do that lately. It always shows the dog and it shows the wolf. The wolf goes on instinct. The dog goes on what he's got in his database, his brain, and what he's been taught. Remember, it's always darkest before the dawn, and when that moon comes out, it illuminates everything. So don't be afraid to do your research and find out the secrets in the background you need to know if you're feeling that something's not right. Coming in your focus part of the reading, you've got the peacock, and the peacock is that card that says, let it shine. We all know that the peacock gets attention very quickly. Okay, it's got this magnificent array of feathers that when it wants to, it struts itself and it shows its beauty. This is about you walking in your light, getting out there, being the headliner on your stage, allowing yourself to be seen so that you can generate attention to yourself, especially if you're in business or your job or your career, whatever it is you're wanting to succeed at. So this is saying walk in your light. Hold your head high, stretch yourself, let the world and the powers that be know who you are and what you can do, and the talents that you have therein, Taurus. Coming below that, you've got the Page of Swords. You're going to hear something. It's going to come in, and it might be some information that comes in very abrupt. Could be third party. You're not going to like it, but you're going to need to know the message. Okay, you're not going to like how it's delivered. Remember, pages are immature. They haven't reached that point yet. You could have been walking a feeling as though you were walking a tightrope. You weren't sure about a situation, and now you know what? You can see the light. When the Page of Swords comes in, they bring you something exciting to your plate, and they bring something that's going to get you inspired. You're going to hear the news that you need to hear, but it could cause a delay to your plans while you process it and work on it. But it's something you need to know and hear. Coming in the center position, which could be your challenge, you've got a win-win outcome is in the forecast. This is a full moon in Libra. You could be dealing with the Libra or not. So something's going to happen here, and this is your challenge position, right? So whatever you're focusing on here, and you're working towards to manifest into and materialize it, this news that comes in may bring you this win-win outcome. Okay, so something's going to happen here where there's going to be something that you overcome. You get over that obstacle. You win something. Okay, whether whatever it is, it shows the scales of fairness here, right? Equal and centered and being in balance now. The Fool comes in underneath that. This is a card of going forward, but getting your information and being prepared. There could be something new that you've been wanting to jump into, you've been thinking about, but you need to, and you're continuing to plan it. And as long as you're prepared, you can take this leap of faith. This is all about you not quite ready. And it's because you haven't got everything you need yet. Don't jump off that cliff till you check your parachute. You always hear me say that. So this is about you moving into a new direction. You will be able to take that leap of faith. Go after what it is you want. It's going to be a win-win situation. Don't be afraid to do it. Coming in next, you've got the Scythe. Something could be cut out very quickly. Beware of any sharp implements or tools around your home. You don't want to cut yourself or injure yourself because that is part of the meaning in this deck. But it's also swift and fast cutting of something out. Something ends. Something's, you cut through the red tape. You see through the red tape. This is about something maybe ending very quickly and abruptly. You've got the Eight of Swords, getting up in your head, presuming and assuming, doing that stinking thinking that something is not going to work. Before it even happens, you're feeling as though you're being held back. You're being sabotaged. You're sabotaging yourself. The only thing holding you back, my beautiful Taurus, is you. Let go of that negative thinking, okay? Because you're presuming and assuming things aren't going to work out. And when we feel that way, it often brings that karma down on our head, that negative energy. So remember, something's going to get cut out here, okay? But it's going to be something that you need to do. All right, something's going to end abruptly and you will deal with it. As long as you stay positive and learn from this situation, don't get up in your head and sabotage. There could be something beautiful coming in for you this week and you're blocking it. You're holding yourself back by presuming and assuming it's not going to come to pass. Slow and steady wins the race, my friends, remember? Now, you've got the tick-tock card. The tick-tock card is time. You may be feeling you're running out of time. You need to do better time management. The clock is ticking on a situation. But if you do time management, you'll comfortably be able to accommodate yourself, but also complete what it is you need to do. Okay, so tick-tock. You could be feeling as though time is running out on you. Be careful and just do your time management. Write things down, okay, according to priority and tick them off. Coming in next, you have the Seven of Pentacles, planting your seeds and waiting for something to happen. Okay, here we go. We're waiting, right? You planted your seeds very well. Your roots are deep. Things are going to be secure and stable. This is the unnecessary worry card. You may have put out a proposal, an idea, a resume. You may have had an interview. You might have made a phone call, a text, whatever the case is, and you're waiting to see how it was received and how they're going to react to it. So don't get up in your head, okay? You're already seeing. Sometimes the Seven of Pentacles means that the work that you're putting into something, you're not seeing the reward coming in as big or as fast as you want it. Takes time, okay? Slow and steady wins the race, as they said. And that's why you got this card in the very beginning. It all pertains to that. Okay, let's see what we have for your clarification, verification, and validation cards here. So, you know what? Things look pretty good. There's a win-win situation coming in here. You're going to hear information that's going to lead you forward to help you make this leap of faith. Don't get up in your head, okay? I want you to think about walking in your light this week. Holding your head high. Square those shoulders off. All right, let's see what we've got here for your first card. You've got the World. Your second card is the Judgment. You've got the Sun card, beautiful. You've got the Six of Swords, and you've got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you've got the World at your feet, basically. When you get the World, you could be thinking about traveling and planning a trip in the future, but this is usually end of one cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. So getting all the information you need here with the Moon is going to allow you to look forward to going into the next phase of your life. This is a very good card of good karma and good luck. Coming in next, you've got the Judgment card, and this is about you feeling as though you got a second chance. Something's happened here. You've made a judgment call and you're moving on. And this is a card that says you're only going to collaborate and take those people with you on this next leg of your journey that really, truly do support you and care for you, have the same goals for success. It's almost as though you can't believe the miracles that could be coming in now. How much happier you're going to be by having this second chance to go after what you want. Coming in, you've got the sun, and that's pure, pure energy, and it's indicative of good luck, good all over well-being, emotional, spiritual, physical health. This is about you finally seeing the clouds clear away and being able to revel in success and happiness. It's a win-win outcome. Coming in next, you've got the Six of Swords. Now, you might have got up in your head, something might have ended here. But now you're able to move forward. You've made this decision now. With this guy, it's a quick cutting out, seeing through the red tape. Something ends, boom, bang, gone, right? So now you're able to go forward in a new direction, and it's going to be better than where you were. You don't have to go back to that situation because it's over. The door slammed, bang, you're on your way. There will be a few challenges along the way because when we step out into a brand new journey, there's things we have to learn. There's things we have to be prepared for. But you're going in a new direction, and this is victory after hard work and struggle. This is, leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. At the end here, you've got the Page of Pentacles, good news about money. This is often a message that comes in that says, expect things to improve in the financial part of your life. This is also the card that says maybe you're deciding to add to your resume and your website by putting more on it, like taking a course of some sort to level yourself up. This could be scholastic education you're taking to help yourself, but this is good news, always good news from this page, and it has to do with the material part of your life. Well, my beautiful Taurus, this is your general reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, prosperous, happy, and successful week. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I will see you soon, my beautiful Taurus.